Maybe I should not do this video while I'm really hungry, because maybe it's a bit counterproductive. What they have. Hello everyone, welcome to Working on Clouds, where we look at your work life and we're trying to make it nice and easy, as if you are walking on clouds. And today we have the topic of weight gain. So what does weight gain have to do with working? That's a very good question. Well, I had some of you contacting me and saying, I gained a bit of weight. A lot of you actually during the pandemic or during other stressful times, and now I'm really uncomfortable going back into the office. Like every day I'm going in, I don't feel good with myself, so what can I do? So I thought I might make a little video about this, because I think it's important that you are also, of course, happy with yourself overall, because how you feel from the inside, as we say, you're gonna also signal. Do we signal? Yes, we signal it to the outside. But you know what I'm thinking right now? Maybe I should not do this video while I'm really hungry, because maybe it's a bit counterproductive. It's kind of like you should not go shopping when you're really hungry, because you make bad choices. Okay, but I'm trying for you. I'm trying for you to make this really good, and I'm going to eat later. So, weight gain. So many people gain weight when they had times where their routines got kicked out of the window, or when it's very stressful. So we have sometimes people who are emotional eaters, and then they feel not so good with themselves. So we want to look today into 3 techniques. So number 1, that might sound a little bit weird, but I would propose to you happiness techniques. Number 2, we're going to look into some ideas for nutrition. And number 3, we're going to look at exercise. So these are the 3. So happiness techniques. Why does it sound weird? Well, I have people contacting me and they're saying, well, only if I'm at a certain weight can I be happy. Or only when I fit in those pants can I go to the office and feel good about myself. This is like, you're looking at it from the wrong way around. So I would say, do all of these things first that make you happy, and then the other things will fall into place. So don't wait for your life or your work or everything to restart before you're not there. Just try those things first. So do whatever is good for you. So look for balance in your life, for example. Don't feel like you should not put on makeup if you like makeup, or make yourself nice just because you're not there yet. So try to be there first and then let the other things come and fall into place. So focus on other areas of your life. Don't make a diet a focus. So actually, talking about diets, the worst thing you can do is go on a very strict diet. That's really the worst thing you can do. Sure, you're gonna lose some weight first, but then it's gonna backfire and it's all come back up again. So rather look at what makes you maybe eat more because you're stressed, or what can you do to feel more relaxed, or what else is it that you need, and try to put those things into your life, and not only via nutrition or exercise. So if you're interested in more, I'm talking about all of those techniques in my book, Coach Yourself Slim. But I'm also happy, of course, to do another video specifically on that if you're interested. Just let me know in the comments. Now, our second approach is nutrition. So I know, I just said don't go on a fat diet, and now I'm talking about nutrition. No, well, we can't totally let it go, but we can let it go a little bit. So what I found important is not to follow anybody else's advice. That's why I'm trying also to put my advice very low to you, but rather put it back to you. So tell me, what would be a couple of things you could do more of, and what are a couple of things you could do less of? And I think that's very individually. So most of you probably know that eating a donut is not so helpful compared to eating vegetables. But I'm not saying I'm taking the donut away from you, because maybe you really need your donut. But what are other things you can let go of? So think about, for example, alcohol, or cutting back calories with like anything you drink. You can look about sweets and so on. But what is it that is okay for you? So for example, for me, I don't really care about potatoes. although I do like actually French fries, now that I think about it. But maybe, okay, I don't care about rice. This is it. I don't care about rice. So if you have rice, I could say, no, I don't need the rice. And I do actually really love salad, and I really like some vegetables. So I'm just trying to do more of that and maybe less of some other things. But make it personally. Don't go by, oh, this person said I should do this, or this diet worked and this extreme thing. No. Rather look at what's working with your life. What are small changes you can easily do? And that's the nutrition part. Now, let's look into number 3, which is the exercise. So exercise is also interesting. So people start with like this eating plan, and then they go all about and abort with exercise. So they then start with 2 hours every day, and this is what I have to do. And of course, you can do it maybe for 1 day or 2 days, and then again, everything is out of the window. So think more about what brings you joy and what is easy to integrate into your personal daily life. So one of my really good friends, she actually now took back on horseback riding because she loves it. And you first thought, that's really hard to integrate because she also has smaller children, but she found a way and an arrangement where she can go twice per week and do horseback riding. And she loves it so much, for her, it's actually not exercise. She doesn't even think about it in that way. Then other people also just like doing group activities, whether this is in a group where you physically go there or whether you do this online with other people. But think about, are you more like a solo person or a group exerciser? What is good for you? I also found really helpful to think about the time of the day. Not because of, you burn less or more when you eat or not eat before, I'm not talking about that, but what are you? Are you a morning person? So I'm a totally morning person, but I'm not an evening person. So if you tell me to go to the gym after work at night, I'm most likely gonna sneak out of it, and I'm gonna say, now I'm too tired, now I'm to this and to that. But early in the morning is actually really not a problem for me. I love getting up and just doing my workout first thing in the morning. So think about it for you. What fits in your life? Maybe you can do it during your lunch break or whatever suits you. But think more about it in smaller things that you can regularly do and that bring you joy, and incorporate that. And if you do all of this together, so you do more happiness techniques, because first be more happy and then everything else follows. Number 2, do small nutritional changes that fit within your life and are okay for you, and incorporate more exercise. Then it all comes together, and I hope that will help you with creating the life you want, and of course also the body that you want. And in the end of the day, it also doesn't matter all that much, because honestly, other people can't tell what you think they can tell. And it's just one thing. I mean, you should feel good with yourself and you should feel healthy, and I think that's important. But you know what? There are other things that count for so much more. So let's zoom in and focus on what makes you happy. Thank you so much for listening in, and I see you next time. Bye bye.